Hey guys, well, as AI slowly and slowly gets better at its job, it starts taking human jobs along with it. Duolingo has just announced that they're going to be replacing their contract workers with AI, which is definitely interesting. It's a very interesting move, and they have some admittedly somewhat fair reasons for doing it. And one of the reasons is also it saves money, but it definitely shows that slowly and slowly our job landscape as well as our world is just fundamentally changing and being reformed based off of the premise of AI. In this video, we're going to go ahead and cover the whole thing. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we're going to start off with this article by The Verge. Duolingo will replace contract workers with AI. The company is going to be all in on AI first, says the CEO. So Duolingo will gradually stop using contractors to do work that AI can handle, according to an all-hands email sent by co-founder and CEO Louis von Ahn. I think I pronounced that correctly. If I didn't, I am sorry. Announcing that the company will be AI first. The email was also posted on Duolingo's LinkedIn account, which is how the public figured out about this. So according to Vaughn, being AI first means the company will need to rethink much of how we work. And that then basically making minor tweaks to the system designed for humans won't get us there. So basically, as part of the shift, the company will roll out a few constructive constraints, including the changes to how it works with contractors, looking for AI use in hiring and performance reviews, and that headcount will only be given if a team cannot automate more of their work. Now, this is not the first company to do this. Shopify also did this quite recently, where they basically said, we aren't going to hire more people unless you can prove that AI won't do the job. This is starting to become a trend with tech companies, and it's very, very common now. And admittedly, it it was gonna happen at one point or another. Let's just be honest. As AI progresses and progresses further and further, it will slowly start to change the job landscape. It won't rid humans of jobs. Admittedly, at the bare minimum, there's always going to be a need for somebody to take care of the AI. Like, let's be honest, it's not going. If we're, that means taking all other jobs, which we know is not going to happen. But let's say it did take all the jobs, there still needs to be somebody to regulate the AI, because the AI, well, we could never trust it to regulate itself, quite honestly. So it's not going to take over all jobs, of course, but it is going to take over some, because there's some things that automation will almost always do better. Of course, this is unfortunate for those workers because then it means those workers have to learn a new trade, a new skill, and that begins its whole new thing. I mean, we had the same thing with the invention with the train, the steam engine. We had the same thing when computers themselves just started to exist. I mean, it put certain like calculators and mathematicians out of a job. Well, maybe not mathematicians, but you get my point. Computers and other types of inventions, just in general, have replaced jobs over time. As we've, as a species, figured out how to automate things, it removes the manual need to do those aforementioned things, which puts people out of a job. Which again changes the landscape, but it also opens up newer jobs at the same time as well. Sometimes, not always, but generally, there's always going to be people who need to look after those automation tools like AI. So there's a bunch of AI jobs now. Because AI can't really build AI, at least not now, and honestly, probably not ever. Um, but that's a whole other topic. Long story short, um, yeah, this is to be expected. Companies are now starting to focus on utilizing AI. And again, like this article mentions here, the email that was sent to all the Duolingo employees follows a very similar memo that the Shopify CEO sent to employees and also recently shared online, which I made a video about, by the way. So basically, he's saying that AI isn't just a productivity boost, it helps us get closer to our mission to teach well. We need to create a massive amount of content, and doing that manually doesn't scale. One of the best decisions we made recently was replacing a slow manual content creation process with one powered by AI. Without AI, it would take us decades to scale our content to more learners. We owe it to our learners to get them this content ASAP. So basically, they're saying, and admittedly, it is true that getting stuff done with AI tends to be faster than doing it by hand. Again, this is true with all other forms of automation, but it does change the job landscape as all forms of automation do. It will change the job landscape dramatically. Um, so this is going to be weird, seeing how um, tech companies will slowly start to reform different types of job areas. Not even necessarily tech companies, too. A lot of other companies in general. Slowly and slowly, we will see certain job types and job functions completely reformed because of AI, and there'll be positions that effectively go away because they've been replaced by AI. Some positions will come in. There'll be new job positions, new job offers. Because of AI, it's going to change a lot, and it's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out. Because admittedly, not everybody likes AI either, and for what it's worth, I understand that not everybody likes AI. There's some things I don't even like about AI myself, so I get it. Um, it's not everybody's cup of tea. But then again, computers weren't everybody's cup of tea, and then we slowly saw ourselves starting to use computers. It I don't know. It's just it's gonna be an interesting next couple of years. I'm just gonna be honest. It's gonna be interesting. That is about it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Take care, you guys, and remember to stay safe out there.